going to play a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So, Sierra, tell me, how are you on state capitals? You know your state capitals?
Yes, I actually do pretty well with state capitals.
Great.
I think so. At least in the 5th grade, I did.
Then you'll handle this perfectly.
Okay.
Do you pronounce the capital of Kentucky Louisville or Louisville?
It's not the capital of Kentucky.
What is it?
It's
No, that's good that you know that was a trick question.
Yeah, it's.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, that's right. Okay.
I sent a kid to do an interview with a guy that did 300 on his ATCT, and the guy said, "So you're really smart." He goes, "Oh yeah." He said, "Do you know your state capitals?" "Yeah, of course I know my state capitals." He did that, and he didn't know the answer, and his mother called us and raised hell. Well, let's we're not gonna do any more state capitals.
Okay.
On a topic of college life, is college life what you expected it to be, and why?
College life, honestly, is not what I expected to be. I'm the first one in my family to go to college, so I didn't really know what to expect. I just kind of saw college life in movies. That's the idea that I had coming into it. It's a lot different from that. Obviously, there's the party scene, especially here at Alabama, but the academics are incredible. I love all my classes. Some of the classes are more difficult than I expected. Some are less difficult than I expected. So it's a good balance, and it kind of keeps me on my toes, which I like.
Old people that went to college in the 70s have no idea what it's like to go to college today. Are people generally nice?
Yes.
Other students?
Yes, I'd say other students are generally nice, especially here in the South.
Sororities, fraternities, are they cliquish and ignore other people, or are they generally kind of across the board nice to people?
I can only really speak for my sorority. I feel like we're pretty inclusive. I like to reach out to people. A lot of the times we have friends who are not in sororities or fraternities, and I know that we have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends who are in other Greek houses, and they're all really nice and very inclusive as well. So from what I've seen, they're pretty inclusive.
Based on your experience so far, what's the best thing about your experience at college so far?
The best thing about my experience at college has got to be just sort of testing my independence, I guess, living on my own, figuring things out by myself. My mom's not here to help me out, so I've kind of had to do things on my own, which I like. It helps me grow up.
You know the follow-up question to what's the best thing?
The worst thing?
The worst thing. What's the worst thing, and maybe the thing that you're most disappointed in about your experience so far?
I think I'm kind of disappointed in, I guess, myself, just because I haven't really still decided what I want to do with my life yet. I thought I'd have a better idea of it, and I'm still sort of in the gray area in terms of what I want to do. And so I guess just not being able to decide has been the worst thing.
Are you 21 or 22?
I'm 20.
You're 20?
Yes.
You know it's okay at 20 not to know what you want to do.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Nobody really knows.
I either want to be a lawyer or a stand-up comedian, so
You can be both.
very different.
I've noticed with you in class, and I've complimented you on this, you can be very serious. You read Rudyard Kipling's If with feeling, or you didn't read it. You
Recited it, yeah.
recited it with real feeling. But then you can take one of my news scripts and make them very funny at the end. Not many people can do that. Some of us are funny, some of us are very serious, but we can't swing to both extremes. Have you always been like that? Or do you find humor in everything, maybe, and maybe you just don't always express it?
Yes, I do find humor in everything. One thing I pride myself in is I have a good balance of my logical and my creative side. So I'm able to, kind of make light of a situation when a situation needs comic relief. I'm able to kind of jump in and lighten the situation. Or if something needs to be taken seriously, I'm good at kind of viewing it from that perspective and kind of looking at it from a logical standpoint.
You've never gone to an open mic night at a comedy club where anyone can get up. You've never done that.
I've never done
and
that.
I'm a little surprised you've not done that. Are you afraid to do it, or you just really haven't had the opportunity and the time to develop a 5-minute set?
A little bit of both. I've actually written a set. It's like 12 pages long. I'm not sure how long that is in length of speaking. I sing and I write songs. When it comes to that, I am not afraid to perform. When it comes to telling jokes in like a crowd of people that I'm coming up with on the fly, I'm totally not afraid to do that. But for some reason, I'm just petrified that nobody's going to think I'm funny. The things that I think are funny, like the jokes that I've written down, I'm terrified that nobody's going to think that they're funny. And I don't know, I'm better at reciting other people's jokes. I'm more comfortable with that because I already know that people think they're funny. So, yeah, a little bit of fear, a little bit of just haven't had the chance.
Have you read or listened to books that comedians have written?
Tina Fey wrote a book, and Brian Regan wrote a book. I've read both of those.
Steve Martin's written a couple of books.
Okay.
His life story should be required for anyone that is even remotely interested in comedy. The biggest fear of all comedians, and maybe all people, is I would be funny, but I don't think people will think I'm funny. That fear of people not thinking you're funny. And I think you have to get over that. I don't know how to do that except to get up there and do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know I've done it in front of my mom, which my mom's the most critical person I know. And so I've done maybe the first like 2 minutes, and she'd been like, I don't know. She's like, I cut this part out. You're trying too hard. And so I'm also afraid that I'm trying too hard to be funny, because naturally, like, I'm better with just like a pun on the fly. Like if somebody says something kind of bantering off of that, that's where my humor kind of shines. And so writing it down and trying to be funny, I think, is where I struggle. So I think reading a book might help with that.
If you wrote a really funny bit and someone else performed it, wouldn't you feel like, oh, crap, I could have done that as well as they did?
Yes.
So you want to be a writer, but you're going to have to try at some point to get in front of people.
That's true.
The Comedy Club in Birmingham is a very friendly place. It's not the main stage. They have a little room with 20 seats in it where on certain nights anyone can get up there and do the thing. I know people that have done it. And the people that are in there are supported because they know you're trying this out.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do that?
I might try it out. I'll just write like a 5-minute chunk and...
Yeah, in fact, that's all they did.
I was going to do, I had like part of it prepared when we came in last time, but I ended up doing the poem instead because I got scared at the last minute. And yeah.
You think in front of everybody sitting in the other room, and you know how they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do a little bit of your set someday in here on camera, or would it be too weird without
I'll try it.
people to laugh?
I'll try it. And I don't know. The nice thing too is I can't hear when they laugh. So like I don't know if they thought it was funny or not. I'm just gonna keep going and doing my thing.
One day, if you're willing, set right there and everybody come in here.
Okay.
Everybody come in here and we'll record and you do a little bit of comedy. Nothing to lose.
Okay.
Nothing to
That's
lose.
true.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
And I don't get embarrassed very easily. So even if it's a flop, I'll go write something better.
I think some comedians also have the attitude, if you don't think that's funny, that's your problem. You know, this is funny stuff, and why you're laughing is not laughing is your problem.
Yeah.
Do you have it doesn't have to be original that you wrote. Do you have an all-time favorite joke? If someone says, what's your favorite joke?
Oh man, I find humor in everything, like I said. So I have a lot of different, like I have a lot of favorite puns, or like kind of a dark humor joke. I have a favorite one of those. Yeah, I don't know. That's really hard to choose. One of my favorite puns, I guess I can do that. Why does nobody trust stairs?
I don't know why.
They're always up to something.
Perfect. I like those kind of puns.
Thank you.
That's very good. Did you write that?
No.
You stole that.
I stole that.
It's okay. It's okay to steal as long as you're.
I've written a couple. I can't remember the ones that I wrote. I type them in my phone so that I remember them.
The only funny stories I tell are true stories. I can't make up a story and it be funny.
Yeah.
I have funny stories about my business that have happened, and they're very true, and they make them funny. They're funnier also to people who know the people I'm talking about. They watch them on TV. What else you want to do this morning?
I don't know. I kind of want to try out. I like to do impressions, and I want to try just because nobody's here.
Right.
Try doing them.
You know that Seth and Matt are sound asleep in the other room.
Perfect. Okay.
So, who do you like to do impressions?
I can do Dora. I can do some characters from Family Guy. I can do Christopher Walken, kind of, and then like characters from Saturday Night Live. Okay. Can you tell me what Mr. Royer's wearing? That's right, pants. Los pantalones.
You can make a living with voices.
I know. I want to be. I think it'd be cool to.
Girl, you can do Dora.
My.
You can do accents. Can you do a Southern accent?
Well,
what
Southern.
you did this morning, what you had for breakfast.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Southern accent's probably one of my worst ones, but this morning I woke up, went to Waffle House to meet a couple of my classmates and my professor, and we had a good breakfast and came to the studio.
Pretty good. Northerners usually can't do Southern very well, and Southerners hate it. They
Really?
hate it when they
Well,
make someone-
if I was from New York, it would be really hard for me to do a Southern accent, but I'm from Utah, so it's easier.
Yeah, there's no accent in Utah.
No.
The Utah accent is the way you and I talk.
Yes, correct.
That's the way they talk.
Yep. Let's see.
Do you know another poem besides If? Do you have any memorized?
Oh, I have so many memorized. Yes, I love poems.
What's a nice short poem that you like? I'm talking about Carl Sandburg's Fog. That's one line.
There's this poem called There Are Birds Here by Jamal May.
Tell me how it goes.
Okay. There are birds here. So many birds here is what I was trying to say when they said those birds were metaphors for what is trapped between buildings and buildings. No. The birds are here to root around for bread. The girl's hands tear and toss like confetti. No, I don't mean the confetti a train can make of a building. I mean the confetti a boy can't stop smiling about. And no, his smile isn't much like a skeleton at all. And no, his town is not like a war zone. And that's all I remember from that one.
That's good. I like that. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's plenty.
I'm impressed on how you can go from Dora and silliness and naming a hurricane after the Kardashians, and then your face and your eyes change when you do something you care about.
Thank you, yeah.
I can make you cry, too.
You can make me cry?
I think so. If I tell a sad enough story, you cry easily. You know
I don't cry. I don't cry very easily, but if it touches my heart,
yeah,
I will cry.
I do, as you can.
I can make myself cry, but
Oh my God! See, I don't think I can do that.
I don't like to.
Well, don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
do it.
I
You
won't
have to go to a sad place to do that.
Yeah, and there are a couple, unfortunately, sad places, but
You're built for comedy. 'Cause
Thank you.
Comedians are pretty dark and sad
Yeah.
a lot of times. I really think they all need psychological help and counseling.
I agree.
All of them.
oh, absolutely.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. That was fun. Let me go see if I can get Matt's script from because it didn't work. So it's not
Okay.
I recorded it. If you want it on a flash drive, I'll give it to you. If you want me to post it up on our website, it's not private. But I don't think no one's going to go. I think I'll go to Mike Brewer's YouTube website.
No, yeah.
And watch Sierra do something.
That's
But if you just want to watch it back, I'll just post it.
Yeah, and I don't get embarrassed. It's not like I said anything that I would be like,
No, you didn't say anything edgy or even dirty or anything. I told you the first dirty joke I ever heard, didn't I, Sierra?
let's hear it.